Hello guys, and welcome to VISOCraft with me, JuicyPixel. Okay, so we're back at the Hunger Games match, area, arena, island thingy-majiggy. And as you can see, there's been a lot of development around here. Last video I put on my channel, I was working on these buildings down here, this one, here, this one. But I've managed to finish off the exterior. I've got to the point where there's like quite a few things that need to be built around here, and it gets to the point where we can't really polish them off highly. So I kind of gone around here and I've put like gravel pillars where I want a structure to be, and I'm just gonna end up blasting through these and getting stuff down here because no one plays on here apart from a handful of people. So yeah, I've put a bit of detail on here. This is like a pub here, or maybe like a pub. You know, they're doing like stew, and I've made some of these note blocks too. They're very cheap. It's only redstone and wood, so I thought maybe some note blocks in the ground kind of does something. There's some barrels here, and we've got a cow. It's like a stew, a mushroom stew brewery, if that makes sense. They're making alcohol out of stew. And I put some note blocks down here as well. Maybe I could put like pressure plates in here, so if people accidentally step on them, it'll kind of make a sound and give away their position. I put a pile of logs here too, use the rails, you know, kind of make it look like it's tied down, a little bit of detail. This is oak, there's some terrace of houses, very fitting. I've got jungle leaves, and I put string on top of, as you can see, I got string in my inventory here. I've been putting string on top of the reeds to stop them growing, because I want to give like the appearance of like some washed up seaweed or something going on here. And then we've got this ship, which is like, I need to like do something to like allow people to get in here easily. But I've got the ship here. I'll just put random rubbish in these chests, really, nothing that's going to help too much in the Hunger Games match. Put some furnaces in there too. But yeah, we've got the ship that is run aground. It's kind of old. The back end is broken off here. And we've got these pillars. Let's go over to where the actual games start. Because I mentioned about balancing the map in the last episode. And building like a wharf or a pier system behind. So it gives people like an alternative way to start the game, I guess. You can either run off like here. I mean, if you like spawn on one of these platforms and start at one of these, you've got the option to go to this or Nemson's castle that he's building over here. But if you start over in this area, let's eat some food. There's nowhere really to go, and behind there was just water. And I was thinking, at the end of BioShock Infinite, if you remember, there's these like walls that come up where you and Elizabeth walk over. If you haven't seen that, feel free to like search for spoilers on YouTube. There's plenty, and I've actually completed the game myself on my channel. But yeah, I've got these walls here, and I was like, yeah, this is really, it balances the map out this way. I need to put some ladders on here on some of these supports, just so people can have the option to get back up here if they fall off, or if they get punched off when they're running. It gives the option for one person to run here and here. And then, if the person is over here, they got this really nice parkour, which I just totally failed on. But yeah, they can do this parkour, and they can get over to this area over here very speedily, a lot faster than someone who would spawn by here. So, potentially, it balances the map out quite nice. It actually splits people up. It'll put someone all the way over here if they make that parkour. And you don't have to make it. I could have just swam to that boat, and I would be here. And the person who would start here would kind of be around this area anyway, so it splits people up nicely. Something else I'm gonna do is, because in the BioShock game at the end, oh yeah, I've dressed it up a bit. I've got like stuff and a bit of seaweed growing down here too. I put string on top of the reeds. It doesn't matter if people punch off the string, really. I think the map's pretty much going to be a one-hit thing. A lot of vegetation here. I've got stacks of jungle leaves in the hub where I was going to use for the roof in the hub, but I decided not to, so I just brought them over. I built this artificial island here. This took a long time just to build this, and it is semi-hollow. It's not, it's kind of hollow. I mean, it took a long time. And as you saw, I've got all that gravel back at the base too, and I put little bits of detail here. There's going to be something under there. Like a chest probably, but there's going to be a lighthouse here. I'm not going to build it in this episode, but next episode I will get my camera account out and film me building this lighthouse. I think that's going to be pretty awesome. I put more detail around here too. May actually have to trim a little bit more land off here. I had a lag spike then, just so it doesn't give the option for people to get over there or mobs to make their way over here. Oh wow. I just had a huge lag spike for my computer. Am I still recording? Yeah, I am. That is so weird. Wow. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it. It's just an update video. If I record too much content on the VISOCraft server, this project is going to be delivered quite slowly. And I want to get it done really fast because I mentioned this before. The server is very dry at the moment with activity. And there's only so much I can kind of take, given that this is an SMP server. I mean, I could be in a single player world, you know, so let's just get this done. And I think we're going to go over to my castle. I'm going to focus on that so much. I got so many resources over there now. It would be silly for me to complain about that. So I could just go over there and build my my base, my Zelda Lake Hylia inspired base. I'm going to have to do monumental time elapses for that and stuff, but I don't like to have a project half baked. I like to finish it all the way. Let's see if we can finish this. You kind of need a little bit of sprint in it, but you can make this. And whoop, can we get up the half slabs? Yeah, there we go. So it gives you an opportunity to get over here. I don't like to do projects half baked. You should know me by now. I like to do full projects. So let's just finish this. As you can see, there's a bit of a coal stash here as well. So I think I might do random like piles of materials around the map. See, like the logs. We could do more logs somewhere else. Maybe another crash boat on a different shore somewhere. Yeah. So I want to power through this. Me and Oakdale was on here for a few hours the other night too, and you know, just want to get it out of the way, really, you know. Anyway, guys, I want to say thanks for watching. I want to say thank you so much for supporting my channel so much. Unfortunately, VISOCraft has become one of my kind of least watched shows at the moment because I think the joint effort has died out, you know. And it's become kind of just a handful of people, unfortunately, which is fine. I know other people got things to do in their lives, but they don't tell you they got other things to do. I mean, there's some people who are very honest, who are not actively on the server at the moment, which is fine, but there's some people who just don't say anything because, I don't know, they don't want any bad press from not being involved in something they opted in for, if you know what I mean. So, I don't know, I'm kind of here and, you know, I've got to take the opportunity and I'm going to deliver what I've promised before I even consider anything else. Anyway, guys, like always, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I've currently got a Pixelmon server. I've mentioned this a few times, which is kind of quiet at the moment. I think a lot of people have come off school and you know, taking the opportunity to do stuff away from the computer for a change, which is something I should do. So I'm going to go to the pub soon. Anyway, like always, thanks for watching, guys, and peace.